Well, hey, didn't see you there. How are you guys doing tonight? Well, hope you're doing well because we're about to kick off the first episode of Rockin' H Woodshop. First, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Drew Short. I was born and raised in Oklahoma, mainly from Durant and Ada area, which is kind of in the southeastern area of Oklahoma. I now reside in Moore, Oklahoma, which is just about 10-20 minutes south of Oklahoma City, right off I-35. I am happily married of almost 7 years to my lovely wife April, and I have a 2-year-old daughter named Hannah. I also work as director of radiology full-time, Monday through Friday at an orthopedic office, because this is my true passion. I mean, I'll be at work and just be thinking, God, I wish I was at home just so I could cut some wood and make some sawdust. I mean, that's what I got on my mind most of the time. So that's it for me. I mean, I'm pretty open. I ain't gonna tell you everything, but who would? So, I wanted to kind of give you guys an introduction as to what this is going to be about. I mean, it's a podcast. It's not something that you're going to have to search on public broadcasting or DIY or any of those home and garden channels. I mean, it's going to be available to anybody that has access to the internet, which is great for me. And it's great for you too. We don't have to worry about anything. I have pretty much free reign of what it is I want to do, where I want to take the show, and I can take input from my viewers. So if you guys are interested in getting tips on woodworking, becoming a better woodworker, learning how to make techniques that you already know that much better, woodworking is just a learning process. I'm still learning. We can learn together. I'm not a master at this. I mean, I consider myself a semi-professional, but there are things that I still learn, and I want to share them with you just like I want you to share your experiences with me. We've got a website coming up very soon, so until then this is going to be on my Facebook fan page as well as YouTube and maybe a few more others like Vimeo and Blip TV and things like that, but it's getting exciting, and I wanted to be able to share that with you. It's a 2-car garage, so most people tend to start out that way. I know my dad did. All he had was a 2-car garage. He didn't get a shop, which is like a 50 by 60. He didn't get that until I moved out. That's just like them getting a pool table or a swimming pool, which they did when I moved out. Thanks a lot, Dad, and Mom for that matter. But I have a 2-car garage. I'm going to start out small, and then I'm going to work my way up. You can't expect to have everything right off the bat, and even this podcast has taught me that. I had a camera that was kind of inferior, but I started using it. But I did notice that things weren't quite up to snuff, so I kind of upgraded. I got microphones and a tripod, but I acquired it over a period of time and using some of the commission money off my projects to get it done. So don't think that when you start up a shop that you need all these tools all at once. I would recommend just buying a tool, like a major tool, with the money that you're going to make off of a project if you happen to do any commission work for people. If you don't, save your Christmas money and allowance. That's the best I can tell you. Yeah, just save your money and get you a tool at a time. You can start with a contractor's table saw. You can build fine furniture with that. It doesn't have to be a top-of-the-line cabinet saw made from these high-end retailers. You can go down to these big box stores and pick you up a nice rigid or a Delta. Delta's got some really nice table saws, and the list goes on and on. You guys can make your own decision, but like I said, just start out with something small. Table saw, get you a router, a cordless drill, and a sander, like a random orbit sander. If you can get those 4 things in a fairly short amount of time, then you can make some nice quality pieces, and you'll just grow your shop from there. So without rambling too much, I want to go ahead and get started. I'm glad to have you guys join me on this journey, and I hope that this turns into a grand grand podcast. I want to try and have as many viewers as possible just so I can share my knowledge and get knowledge from you at the same time. So let's grow this together, and I hope that I get to see and hear more of you guys fairly soon. So let's get started on episode 1 of the Garage Mahal makeover, and it will be from the very scratched surface when this place hadn't even been moved out yet. So I hope you guys enjoy.